Aw, shit. Here we go again. A second and different person has sent me a Neomail because they were in one of my videos. I was a little bit nervous, kind of excited. I saw the tagline accusing me of cheating. I'm like, oh, here we go from the top rope. Someone's gonna come in here with all the receipts and just dunk on me, teabag me, pancake me, just whitefish exposed. Then little DJ air horn, bam, 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 bam. And then they wrote this message, and I got a lot to say about this, and we'll get into a hot second, but I think we have to clarify once again for various people who just can't comprehend what's going on. Oh, right, why it's in a picture. So they decided to write where they lived in the Neomail, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not about to put that in the actual video, so that's why that looks like that. All right, clarification time. Wonderful. So this is a trade I think I saw around midnight last night, which would be the 26th. So saw this trade, and you're gonna see it doesn't look overly suspicious. Okay? You're gonna see an account here. Please no capture boss. 9-month old account, a lot of plot points, all star. They got a lot going on. Text piece, nice. This is the account. This is runner. This is the account getting 600 million Neo points. All right. Here is the account giving it. You're like, okay, it's got a customized profile. It's got a lot of cool shit. It's got, that weird number of plot points I'm sus of. Not a big deal. And then last night, I'm just gonna go over here. I looked at the account before going to bed. In their shop, they had a whole bunch of fucking items at 490k. I'm like, okay, interesting. Have you ever put a bunch of shit in your shop for 490k like this and they all randomly got sold? So then I went to bed. That was last night. Then this morning when I logged in, when I got the Neomail from Polly, I was super excited. Not only are the items still here, they added a second page of items. And my clearest suspicion is that this person is now gonna have some shell come here, purchase all this shit because this account doesn't look suspicious. Because now that I'm doing these videos, maybe someone cares, maybe someone's gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna be a little more intentional. Because this looks way more legit than anything else. Like if you hadn't seen all these items for 490k, I think one stack had like 90 items in it. So just so we can clarify one last time, okay? So as you can see, runner is getting the NP. So a lot of people are confused. So ace of spades with the nice looking customized profile is giving 600. Okay, 600 is going to this person. Now in these videos, various people, I'm noticing the transactions between these two people as well. Like these are the ones that I'm most sus of that I want to be for sure investigated when I see shit like this. Because it seems quite clear to me like, yes, we just randomly put shit in our shop for 500k, a couple hundred items, and all of a sudden they're gone mysteriously. So then all of a sudden, I don't care now that person B can trade a random person for, we'll just say saps, because saps are 100 million. I don't care if all of a sudden they can now prove they had 6 trades of saps for 100 million. Because I want to know what the fuck happened in this fucking situation. Like, this is what I fucking care about. Yes, there might be some situations where my videos involve people who do B and C, which is going to be this person who sent the Neomail, where this Neomail, it's just such a bad defense. I'm kind of sad because I wanted to have a much better defense where they're going to at least be like, going to fucking stuff it to fucking whitefish. So, you can come to the shop and figure out some other point. This is all going to sell, so this is the, so we'll go to a shop right now. We'll reload the page, click it right now, more sweets. I assume at some point these are going to sell. And let's just see where I saw a big stack of items before of like 80 or 90. I want to see that before I go. Where are they? Come on. Right, I passed it. So a guide to find the right cure, there's 90. That's 45 million. Just nonchalantly just sitting here. And it was actually in the first thing here. So if I look for the guide, if I can go here. He only had 78 there, and now he has more. Alright, now back to the actual person at hand. Alright, let's get on the actual Neomail. Obviously, I'm going to read it, then I'm going to show the clip of when I actually uploaded this person, then we can go from there, right? So, accuse me of cheating. Good morning. I recently came across a video you posted in which you implied or suggested that I've broken the rules or acted against the spirit of the game. First off, I'd like to clarify that I'm not he or him. I'm a mother of 2 toddlers. So, yeah, I'm not going to respond to just. Secondly, I'm definitely not a bot. Okay? Thirdly, I have never cheated or played Neopets in any way that goes against its values. I've been a part of the Neopets community since 2002. Rediscovered my account during, I guess it's COVID. As for the plot, I participate casually by clicking the daily crystals. Contrary to your claims, I don't even engage in the battle dome. Lastly, the claim of me having 800 million Neopoints is incorrect. I actually had more, which I used to purchase a battle item from Ziggin, as shown in the video. Yes, I'm getting involved in the plot, though it has taken me some time. I admit I find it very unsettling that you chose to make a public video about me. I respectfully ask for an apology and request that you refrain from making baseless accusations against me in the future. If this continues, I'll be left with no choice but to report your videos to YouTube and your account to Neopets, as I believe you are in violation of the rules of both platforms. Alright, kind regards, Paula. So, let's just watch the video first. Let's just go do that. Whoops. So they're in this video. You can just see when I actually recorded it. This got recorded on the 16th of September, which is here. This is going to be relevant because between this video we're going to see them in, I'm going to look at their account and what they have done in the past, whatever, 9 to 11 days. All right? So here we go. What should I play this with? Alright, so I've talked about Ziggin a few times. How the fuck does his account that's a year old have so many items worth tens, if not hundreds, if not billions of Neopoints? No idea where this all came from. Don't care about that today. But once again, I always curious when I see someone get 800 million Neopoints, how that account that's moving from this way to that has this much NP. Because my natural suspect is that this is a shell account that's buying something of high value to move to an account that's going to sell for real world money. Or they could keep it here. So this shop has absolutely fuck all. Like, it has no auctions, no trades, no gal. It has absolutely fucking nothing. And just like the other accounts I've been following, so a bunch of the bots weren't able to get high point items for the actual last fairy festival. So they almost all got bronze. NeoChu talked about that. And then a lot of the accounts that I've noticed have about 3,000 plot points. Kind of interesting to me. Maybe the bots found a way to actually do the fighting now, the plot, who knows. Because if the plot's going to last another 7-8 months, there's a lot of plot points and a lot of NP to just collect there for free. His one pet here is the one obviously doing the battling. So 112 HP, good enough to for sure get 200 plot points a day, easy peasy. I mean, any pet with like 30 HP could do it. So, once again, always like just an account that some kid probably played 17 years ago that quit, got taken over by a fucking bot farm, has 800 million Neopoints. And I didn't care about that much about this video. When I saw this account, this all right, so that's the 2 minute clip. I hate to show it, but I might as well show the actual what I actually said. All right, back to the actual Neomail. All right, first things first, not even about this person. I don't care if I get banned in Neopets or YouTube, and if me being banned made Neopets investigate more of the economy, just fucking take me now, handcuff me, ban me. I got no problem with that. I see sus as fuck shit going on, and I want fucking attention to be drawn so fucking Neopets investigates. Have I called for anyone to ever be fucking banned? least I don't fucking think so. I don't. I'm just saying, this is sus as fuck. What is going on? People just actively go, yeah, I just casually have 800 million Neo points. Like, okay. But, so this is their response. Like, I just generally assume when it comes to video games that most of the people who play video games are guys. If you're offended that I called you a he and him, like that, I'm sorry. I get. When I do these videos, I just assume that, hey, if you're a mother too and you're sad about that, I apologize for that. Like, whatever. Secondly, I am not a bot. So I don't know, like, what that, like, that's, oh, defense. I don't know that, like, I don't understand, like, okay. Thirdly, I've never cheated or played Neopets, like, its values. I've been apart. So the interesting part here when they write this thing about the isolation is that now they're going to go ahead and say, hey, I have at least some basic knowledge of the past 3 years of what's happening in Neopets, all right? So, and then they write this, as for the plot, I participate by casually clicking the crystals contrary to your claims, aren't even engaged in the battle dome. So, like, then the next paragraph completely throws me off. So, the claim about me having 800 million is incorrect, so they had more, so I just show that you had the trade for 800 million. So I'm not sure if they're trying to say that they spent more than 800 million. We'll just say it was a SUAP and it was worth 1 billion, whatever. I don't really care about that too much. So yes, I'm getting involved in the plot, though it has taken some time. So when you read this, it's like what's really going on here? So they're gonna spend 800 million NP or more on the battle dome, and then they don't engage in the battle dome, but then they're trying to get involved in the battle dome. I don't know if you're not playing Neopets, but as everyone knows, they're giving away. We have both Illy Staff, One Dark Fair, we have an Instant Freezer, we have LEV, the 100% healer, and we have Grapes of Wrath. Like, we have the best freezer, the 100% healer, and we have Grapes of Wrath, which I think are 24 or 26. Like we have all the great fucking items, and they have 100 health pet. Like, so let's talk about their plot points. Okay, so let's just because I want to judge them based upon their actions. Okay, cool. Because this got released here once again today, 27th, and like I said, this video was released when I recorded it on the 16th. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 full days of refreshes to do shit. Because I'm like, okay, like let's see what they've done. Sorry. All right. And spoiler alert, I'm going to show it in a second. Their pet has increased 0 stats after spending over 800 million Neo points. Like, nothing about what they say and claim. I'm also kind of curious why they didn't just say what they bought from him. It's very strange. But I just actually, I want to go to the right fucking. For some reason, I default to fucking open with fucking Windows Media Player, the old one. Point items for the actual last fairy festival. So let's found a way to actually do. Let's find their pet. His one pet here is the one obviously doing the battling. So there's their pet. All right, so let's look at that pet. All right, you can just stupid click button. So I'm gonna make sure I show it's the actual right account. I'm not trying to make any level of fabrications or bullshit. This is their pet. This is their account. So you can see there. I'll make it. Can I get any? We can see 112, 41, 52, 42. Same level 4. Like, they write this, and then I'm just supposed to you can actually see it, like, that's 590, 601. So we're just expecting them to believe that, hey, I spent 800 million Neo points on a Battle item, I'm going to guess for the plot, and then we're not going to do any training in 10 full days. And you're like, oh, like, maybe Whitefish, maybe they were just AFK, they were gone, such as a mother of two, shit gets busy. But their account hasn't been MIA like that. So let's see the plot points they've gotten. 112 HP, good enough. Because so they had 3305. Okay, 3305. And now 3505. So they've gotten 4 days of crystals. It's so strange to me that someone's going to spend 800 million Neopoints on a Battle Them item when we have all these great items, and then across the last 10 days, we're going to be active enough to click the essence to do that 4 times 50, but we're not going to get the plot, like the pet's sick, so the pet can't even battle, or it's unfed. I'm like, it's so hard to even like believe any like. So they are still playing the account, but they're not training the account. They're not actually battling. They're not doing the like. You know how hard it is to do the hospital? Like, my pets are actually in the hospital. You click here. This is just like this, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And they don't even read the plot pages. So to me, I have no less suspicions. It's like, oh yeah, you just spent 800 million Neopoints in the peak of Neopets on a Battle Limb item on a pet you're not going to trade when we have all these great items in the actual... Like, if they just said, hey, I got a bunch of fucking money, I don't give a fuck about anything, I just want to have a rare fucking item, it's super cool, go fuck yourself, Whitefish, have a nice day, I'd be like, yeah, that... But we have all these crazy fucking... Like, why would you spend 800 million when we have all the fucking broken as fuck items in the fucking plot? Why would you just spend the fucking 8 mil on fucking Grapes of Wrath for 6? So when I see this, like, they say, hey, they've been here since 2021. Like, they were here before the new TNT, and they have 800 million Neopoints. Like, this to me makes no goddamn sense. In terms of being any... I have been relieved of no fucking suspicion. You spent 800 million Neopoints, didn't train your pet, don't do fuck all, you do the crystals of the plot, but absolutely nothing else. Like, I don't understand the fucking idea of that. What they do is that they have no time to train their pet, they can spend all that fucking money, but what they want to do is do this every day. Like, this is what they play Neopets for. Also, their pet got no fishing level. If you want to go check that, I was just going to see what was going on there. Like, this is... They have 800 million Neopoints, and this is what they can do 4 times in the past 10 days. Like, this is the accumulation. They don't read the plot page. They don't get the points for that. Like, this is their commitment level to Neopets. Like, I don't get it. Like, this to me does absolutely fucking nothing to move the needle for me to believing you're some great fucking account, just fucking out here, just fucking doing shit. And then it's also definitely in a fucked up kind of like, so like more importantly, I'm just gonna track this account and see if they're actually gonna fucking still play the plot. Like I'm like, now that they've said this, that they've never done anything wrong, now all I'm gonna do is, okay, like let's see, like let's put in the work, we're gonna follow you now and see what you're gonna fucking do. Like I'm super curious. And like one of the things that really bugs the fuck out of me and like a more like it's these are all fucking trivial fucking points they make where it's like, could this just be like a comically weirdly naive woman individual who's like, hey, I have all this fucking Neopoints and they've devalued the fuck out of everything. I have such a goddamn amount of Neopoints. I'm still here, but you collect the fucking crystals. But then it's like you have 800 million Neopoints, but oh, where's your fucking account? But you got the bronze trophy. Like, to get gold, you had like, even if you bought it the day of when they were like 10k, like it was like you were still gonna profit a whole bunch of fucking MP every single day. Like, that's the gold trophy. How does the person... So like, it's like nothing makes any goddamn sense. Like, everything you would expect from an individual who's playing Neopets, who has the money, who says, hey, I bought a fucking expensive item, I've been playing here, I'm trying to get my pet in the fucking plot, and then when you look at their fucking actions across the last 10 fucking days, you're like, none of that corresponds to what you've sent me here. And they knew I was going to look at their account. Like, if they had just said less, it would have been a way better response. They're like, hey, I'm not a bot, fuck you. By the way, this and that, I bought an SUAP from fucking Ziggin. Ziggin's fucking my homeboy, we love him. Cool. I'd be like, alright, like, have a nice day. Like, that's pretty not video worthy. And, like, whenever I see, like, I make no money off YouTube, obviously, and I do it for mainly for fun, shits and giggles, and I'm kind of curious, and I goddamn hate fucking bots with a fucking passion. And I would like Neopets to do something about it. So once again, we'll come back to your account in a few days from now or a little bit, and we're gonna see, like, did you get any more stamps? Did we do anything here? Has your shop done anything? Have you actually at any point done anything to make your, like, oh, they put stuff in the shop now. Ooh, that's different from the video. I would buy it, but then I don't want to be. What's funny because you expect to get code stones from doing the battle dome, right? So, like, am I supposed to believe that they bought the battle dome item for over 800 million to then fight the Grawl bot thingy? It's one of these things where, like, I have far more questions and I want to see, like, what the fuck happens now than I have answers for. Like, I'm not going to the bank with I'm not a bot. Like, if you sent a message to me, I'm actually most impressed at how much length they got in this message. That to me is by far the coolest thing. So once again, I expect no apologies for fucking nothing. Just clarified fucking nothing. If you're mad that you were misgendered, I apologize for that. Like, whatever. Apologies. But, like, once again, like, nothing about here is making any goddamn sense. Like, this person has 800 million Neo points. I just would love to know how many people just casually trade Ziggin with 800 million Neo points. In case we forgot about it, we fast forwarded. Like I said, this trade would be in this category. Where we're not in the wildly sus as fuck bullshit, but, like, what is, like, there are a lot of questions here that I would like to have more inquiry about. Alright. And for the 85th goddamn time, have I called for someone to be banned? If I've called for anyone to ban, I'm gonna probably guess that actually is true. It's gonna be all these lol, like, oh shit. These are the accounts that I'm sus as fuck about. These are my top 3 fucking sus accounts. It's this one. And then it's another, I think it's Omar Star. This one's sus as fuck. What was the other? I think it was an M name. Was it? Montgomery, this account. These are my top 3 accounts that if Neopets could have investigated what the fuck is going on, I'd be very grateful. Alright? Is that clear enough? Alright. And one last thing, like, to say I chose for you to be in my video, all I'm ever doing is going like this, and when I see trades of 100 million, I look at the accounts. Because this is what like, this guy is moving a lot of shit. He's even been in my videos before too. Does he complain or moan? Fucking, no. He's doing shit. I'm gonna guess this is a real fucking person with a great account. There's just very weird, obvious shit that needs to be looked at to some degree. Like, what's going on? Code Mallet again. I recognize this fucking name. So this is all it takes. So once again, made this video. We talked about it. Remember, side account. We've talked about this. No shop. Moving 500 million. We've talked about him like at least twice before. All right. Like, this is what I expect to see to some degree. And there was actually a level of investigation by TNT. Like, oh yeah, like, he's done this. He's no shop, knows nothing. He might have had a trade. Who knows? But so yes, that's this great investigative work I'm doing. What's the other one? Like, when I see that, like, this is how this starts, and then I want to know what the fuck's going on after that, because As this is a side point, it's in my past videos way back in December. I bought a SAP for like 2 NP that probably looked like an account that was almost for sure probably going to be a bot. And that so I had like 20 million NP, and then I sold my SAP for 90 or 95 million. And then so I had like 125 million NP. And then what I saw is I saw people buying and selling SAPs. So what I did is that I took that money and I bought SAPs that were like 90, 92 million and resold them for 95, 96. And I resold about 8 SAPs in a week and I made about 20, 25 million MP. Just like going bid. All I did was click hit bid and then you go to your inventory and I just relist it for like 3 million more. And in doing that, I probably profited like 30, 40 million. So like once again, like the thing is like once you get this, yeah, you can do fair looking normal trades, but the amount of fucking NP and shit you can do is fucking broken. And we know how many goddamn bots are on this site, and I want there to be some fucking sense of the fucking website to fucking do something about fucking rampant botting. Alright, I think I've said enough. Actually, I lied. Before I go, I want to make sure I record on a video what was in Ace of Spades shop in case all of a sudden I look at this in a day or two. Because, like, if my videos draw any level of attention to actual people who are doing bullshit, they're gonna move to doing this on accounts that look like this, is what's gonna happen in the future. Obviously, they're gonna adapt and do shit, but hopefully the people who fucking bought the MP get in trouble. That's the fucking point. You can't ever fucking stop the, like, we're gonna see just one going through here, a lot of ones. It's all ones right here. Oh wow. So it's 80 for that. So that's 40 million right there in just items. If it all of a sudden it's empty. Got a few more there. Got a few. So that's another 90. So 90, and we'll call it 70, 160. So that's 80. So this is about 120 million, if not more, Neopoints. If all this sold, that'd be 120 million Neopoints, just like that. So yeah, my main attention for the 85th goddamn time is that I see shit like this going on, and then I see these people doing shit, and like these people get caught in the fucking crosshairs and they're wasting attention. They could be 100% legit. That's fine. I'm gonna guess like most of the fucking things that happen are legit because all you have to do is one fucking trade here to get 800 million. Then you have access to like almost everything but like what like 150 R180s that don't exist anymore or they're 101s. Like it's just such bullshit. All right, we got that email, whatever. Saw it around noon. So here we go. That's just a little video about that. Hopefully that clarifies some shit. Like I said, like this is it's still so goddamn confusing because they present themselves as someone who knows shit, then just doesn't do shit or like even follow like it. All right. Have a nice day. Oh, excuse me. Kind regards.